I think that's just about all the most controversial stuff in Metroid Other M right there, now that we've got that cutscene out of the way. All that's left to do is to just finish this guy up. I mean, I've been kind of talking ad nauseum about all this stuff up to right now. It's been kind of exhausting to tell the truth, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't leaving any stone unturned or anything like that. But what do we have here?
James. What?
And with that, guys, the deleter mystery is solved. And they never outright come out and say, oh yeah, James is the deleter, guys, by the way. It's just kind of inferred, and I mean, I guess that's kind of obvious that you see the dead body right here. Of course, it could still be KG, but as we saw, one of those bodies got frozen and then thrown into the pool of lava back in Sector 3, so... yeah, we know by now that James was indeed the deleter, and there were some subtle hints right there that you may have not picked up in the game if you weren't really looking. I know I didn't catch them the first time I ever played. I think they hit him quite well, but whenever you replay this game, it becomes pretty obvious, such as whenever we first went to the Biosphere, and all of us met... all the Marines kind of got together in the illegal weapons research lab. You can see that James was there first, and that he was the one that kind of fried the computer before everyone got there. And you'll also notice it was really kind of subtle. Whenever they were talking about trying to retrieve the data, there was a brief kind of camera shot on James where he was looking a little uneasy, if you're really paying attention right there. So, a few very subtle hints that James is the one that was sent here by the Federation to delete everything and clean everything up. But one thing that I haven't shown you guys up to this point is the pause menu. We have the normal map right here, of course, but we also have the status screen, which we see whenever Samus gets a new upgrade. And then we also have the story screen, the story option down here, which kind of gives us a summary of the story up to this point. You'll also get that whenever you load up the game, but also we have the characters one right here. And it'll give you a little summary of all of the characters right here, and if they're dead, they'll have a very ominous two red stripes through their profile right there. And as you can see, with James, he's also been crossed out, so that just leaves, as far as the Marines are concerned, KG. And Samus doesn't know that he's dead right now, but, well, we saw James kill him, so... it's pretty, I don't know, pretty telling that Samus is the last of all those Federation members to actually survive, her and Madeline Bergman right there, who we are now trying to find. So let's go ahead and make our way on over there. I think the reason they didn't want Samus to see KG die is so she wouldn't have the revelation right there that, oh wow, James must be the deleter because he was right here. You know, kind of keep that subtlety right there. Although I guess there would be nothing that would indicate that perhaps it wasn't KG or something like that. Maybe the deleter wasn't the one who survived until the very end. Although if he was the one kind of picking off all of the other Marines, I guess that would make sense that he would be the last one to survive, or something like that right there. Don't think there's going to be anything here. Nope, we sure aren't, so just back it out we go. I think our last mission is to actually find Madeline Bergman, who is not an ally of ours at this point, and see what we can do.
Ridley. What could have happened?
Now that is an ominous sight right there, I gotta tell you. That is a dried, shriveled, completely out of juice Ridley corpse right there. He is gone for good. Remember how I said a while back that Other M would help piece in the gaps as far as Ridley was concerned in the gap from Super Metroid to Fusion? I kind of stopped because I realized I was getting into spoilers territory, not that it was a huge deal or anything right there, but yeah. So whenever we get to Fusion, this dried Ridley corpse is the one that's in the frozen storage, which explains why whenever the X leaves him, he kind of automatically disintegrates and stuff like that. So Other M, I mean, as far as Ridley is concerned and Nightmare is concerned, and what the computer Adam had to say, and how Adam talks about her deceased former commander, Other M kind of fits into canon pretty well, and I pointed this out kind of towards the end of the Fusion playthrough. I believe like somebody commented it at the time, and I also commented that, yeah, when you think about it, Other M actually does kind of fit into the canon right here, as far as those elements are concerned. And yeah, this is another one where I kind of smiled whenever it happened. It's the Cheerios. You guys remember from Zero Mission, the corridor to Mother Brain? Huh. But yeah, just, again, speaking of stuff that you never would have thought that you would really ever see in like a 3D Metro game, in any shape, form, or fashion, I just love going through them with the screw attack, you know, just like the old days. Feels really good. But okay, what we have to do here is, I believe, the Seeker Missile. Well, that's not going to work at all now, is it? I guess I didn't charge it up all the way. Let's go ahead and try that again. Let's go ahead and do that now. Is that going to work? There we go. I was afraid that some of the Cheerios had actually gotten in the way right here. Oh, I think I have to do it again right here. Let's go ahead and charge it up again. So yeah, this is very reminiscent of kind of the path up to Mother Brain back in Zero Mission, and by extension Super Metroid as well, as they, you know, kind of had the same ending and stuff like that. Just really nice callback, you know, that's something that they didn't really have to do. And some may call it like nostalgic pandering or something like that, but this was really the first game to ever have those types of callbacks. I mean, the Prime series definitely didn't do anything like that, and at this point, I mean, it had been how long since Super Metroid? Super Metroid came out in 1994, so it had been 16 years, and we hadn't really had a nostalgic throwback, so I can't really blame Other M for doing that kind of thing. But alright, Room MW. I think this is where Adam said the last survivor was. Uh-huh.
No.
No!
No, you got it wrong.
Stay away! Stay away!
You have to calm down.
Well, that doesn't seem very good at all. And again, guys, I figured this out pretty early on. And I think maybe even if you didn't play Metroid 2, once you see the dried Ridley corpse and what happened to James, you know, clear signs of what happened right there, I think maybe you can start putting 2 and 2 together. But if nothing has done it for you up till now, well, this is about to do it.
Wait. Metroid eggs. It can't be.
And here it is, guys, the Metroid Queen! Holy crap! Get out the way, Samus! Oh! Here she is in 3D! The first time I ever played this game, I was like, wow, really? I can't believe that! And, well, I should probably get into the mechanics of the fight first, huh? So this first portion of the fight, before I just go on about how excited I am to see the Metroid Queen in freaking 3D, for right now we can't actually harm the Queen. We have to harm the Metroids that she's keeping incubated inside of her. And the best way to do that is, of course, freeze them like usual, and instead of pumping her full of the usual 5 missiles, we can just use a super missile right there. And these Metroids can be pretty tough. They can dodge your beam very easily, and you have to make sure that you freeze them and then get them with a super missile, all while dodging the Queen's attacks right here. And they have the normal attacks that Metroid will normally have, you know? Just kind of sucking energy if they get too close and having to do that kind of stuff. So what I like to do is I like to just kind of wait until I have all of them frozen, then just try to pump as many full of super missiles as I can, before some of them unfreeze. Get out of there, Samus! Yeah, this is going to be quite a difficult fight indeed. And they don't really stay frozen for long, kind of reminiscent of both Zero Mission and the original Metroid. So all you can do is pretty much just, yeah, they drain so fast. Just keep trying to charge up, keep trying to use the sense move, and then keep trying to freeze them whenever you can, like that. And it's just really not a good idea to start going for the super missile hit until they're all frozen, because you just know that another one's going to come at you and just ruin your day that way. Did I get one of them? Ah, crap, I haven't gotten any of them. Okay, so I'm going to have to start aiming for the one that I freeze the most recently. Come on. This is a very tough fight, guys. I think this might be actually tougher than Ridley. So if I can freeze this last one, they just don't sit frozen for long enough. Okay, come on. Come on, stop it. Ugh. Yeah, they just charge at you so fast and they're so freaking dangerous. Okay, just keep trying. Come on, get out the way. Okay, there's one. Can you please stop? My god! Okay, come on. I can do this. Got it choking right now. But for all intents and purposes, this is kind of like the final boss. I'll just go ahead and say that right now. As if like the freaking Metroid King wouldn't be. Okay, yeah, you really just cannot go in for the missile kill until not. You can also kill them with like 5 missiles, which might be what I'm forced to do right here, is I'm not having enough time. Yeah, I'm just really choking right now. I'm not having nearly enough time. I don't really even need to charge up, it looks like. I think I could just hit him with a regular shot. Come on. Come on, aim at that one. Quit hitting the one that you've already hit before, Samus. There we go. Come on. Yeah, these things are just draining my health, no problem. Okay, going in for this one. 2, come on, nope, stay locked on. Okay, yeah, there we go, got that one. I must have hit it with a missile inadvertently earlier. I think this is the last wave of the Metroids that we have to deal with anyway. And of course, when there's like 3, of course, that's going to be really difficult to deal with. Yeah, yes, this one is just, ooh. Come on, stop it. Ugh. Just the way that they can just on a dime really just dodge your plasma beams is just the worst. Ah, God, stop it. I'm having way more trouble with these guys than I should right now. I mean, we still have to fight the Queen proper, and it's just the baby Metroid's giving me a freaking problem. Okay, stop going into Morph Ball. Come on. I mean, at least that's the only way to deal with them, you know, just like we had to back in the classic days. Come on, please go down. Come on, stop this nonsense. I mean, charging up these, sometimes you can like hit them with the residual blast, but it's really not a guarantee. Yeah, this one is it's just refusing to be hit. Yeah, that little shockwave right there, that's what the Queen Metroid can use. There we go. That's what the Queen Metroid can use to unfollow the Metroids kind of simultaneously. Okay, is that gonna do it? Oh boy, we have sustained heavy damage. It's about to be the fight of our freaking lives, guys. Get ready. And the fire breath, ooh. The Queen is a dangerous specimen. I'm going to have to refill my missiles right quick. There we go. I think the only way to hurt her now is going to be with those crystals on her head, getting a super missile in there if I can, and dodging the fire breath while we're at it. Okay, maybe it's just the plasma beam. Maybe missiles won't work quite yet. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. I think maybe we have to break him like that, and then we can go in for the kill. And of course, this thing is really hard to dodge because she's so freaking big, and she hits so hard too. Okay, yeah, the Metroid Queen coming back. It's just... I was so excited, again, as one of like the few people that actually 100% completed Metroid 2. Return of Samus, seeing the Queen in here, like it kind of makes sense. They were cloning Metroids and things like that. Okay, maybe this is not what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, this is just a treat to kind of have here at the very end of the game, as if kind of the return of Ridley and the Nightmare wasn't enough. Okay, yeah, looks like the super missiles will do it. That fire breath is very dangerous. I think the best way to actually dodge that is going to be to space jump into the screw attack in order to do that. And we gotta stand back and... Oh god, do I just keep missing or something like that? I don't know. Actually, I think I have to break down the field, and then I can hit it with the super missiles. Woo! Watch out for that right there. And now go in. Ah, god, yeah. Oh, we still got it, but I'm gonna have to concentrate. Come on. Luckily, she's breathing the other way. Come on. Whew. And we get 2 energy tanks back for that. Okay, I think I can just hurt it with the plasma beam now. Oh! God, did you see how much damage that did? Holy crap, that's way too much. Okay, let's just try that. And now... Boom! Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, that's not doing too much, but I think this is gonna be the pattern. And we just gotta dodge and weave. Again, this is why I just really don't mind Other M's combat system at all. It's just... I mean, I think it's like really tight. It's pretty easy to control, but it also lends itself to some really tense, hectic situations that'll keep you on your toes. Okay, let's get out of the way here. Okay, oh, come on. I'm gonna go in for the hit first. Yep, she's still up. Not going down that easy.
This facility will intercept Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds. This facility will intercept Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds.
Quantum
looks like it's on its stomach now, so let's go ahead and pump it full of plasma beam shots and super missiles. And then, grapple beam into the mouth. Oh, you know what to do now. Yeah, but the normal bombs don't do anything, so what we have to do now, charge up, and... Yeah, what an ending, right? Because you guys will remember back in Metroid 2, a secret way that you could beat the Queen is actually get inside her mouth and then lay some bombs. So in this one, you use the grapple beam to get into her mouth, and then you have to lay a power bomb in order to blow her up right there. The first time I played this game, I didn't realize that. I was just doing the normal bombs, and I was wondering, like, okay, why isn't it doing anything? And I actually died. But then the second time, when I thought a bit more about it, I was like, okay, what do I have now that would work if normal morph ball bombs don't? And oh, I can probably use the power bombs now, and you use a power bomb to take out the Metroid Queen. I was so happy to see the Metroid Queen in this game and have an awesome, tense battle like that ends with kind of the secret way you could take her out in Metroid 2. Just again, if you've been playing like all the games in the series, especially those early 2D ones, just a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff you can appreciate. Ugh, seeing all the eggs and everything, man. That's just really... That's honestly, and I'm just going to say it, I think the best Metroid Queen battle in all of Metroid, because not going to lie, I love Samus Returns, I thought that was a fantastic game. They stayed a little too true to the original battle for it to really kind of seem like dynamic and exciting, but Other M goes all freaking out on the Metroid Queen fight, and I freaking love it. One of my favorite fights of the game.
Don't come any closer! Don't come any closer! Stay away from me!
Easy. I won't come any closer until you say so. My name is Samus. I'm an independent bounty hunter. I know the situation here and I know how you must feel. I'm here to secure your safety. May I come closer? What's your role at this facility?
I'm responsible for all operations. My name is Madeline Bergman.
Wait a minute. I met another woman who called herself Madeline Bergman. What's going on here?
What you met was MB. She's an android. She was created with the intellectual data of Mother Brain and consequently developed Mother Brain's consciousness as well.
What?